How's it going, everyone? It's your boy VenomousStare back with another Scarlett replay. This time we have Zerg versus Protoss on Dusk Towers. Scarlett has already elected to make an early hatchery as well as an early third base. Our Protoss opponent is fully saturated in his main, his natural has just finished, and his cyber core is about to finish. So we haven't missed anything. We skipped right to the decision making, not necessarily the action, but trying to get to the good stuff a little bit quicker. Scarlett is making drones, of course, as well as 2 lings to look around the map, scout around, maybe apply some pressure. She's also getting ling speed, of course, with her first 100 gas. You should almost always spend your first 100 gas on Zergling speed, if you're new to the game and didn't know that. Our Korean Protoss is going to go Robo after 1 gateway and build a warp prism. This means that he intends to harass and possibly follow up with an all-in. Oftentimes players will open with the warp prism, go into Immortals, harass in the meantime, and then bring the warp prism back assuming they don't lose it, and use it to all-in. However, Scarlett made an Evo chamber. She also made a Roach Warren, so she might try some Overlord drops here. Our Protoss player is researching charge, and he's chrono boosting it, and he does not have gas at his natural, which almost certainly means he's all-inning. Sure enough, we see an explosion of 5 gateways and Immortals being chrono boosted. So the Protoss player this game looks like he's going to try an Immortal chargelot all-in. If you saw my video about Zerg dealing with Immortal pushes, you'll know that there's lots of little variations you can do with Immortal pushes. This is an interesting one I haven't seen very many times. This one elects to get charge and go very zealot heavy. Our Protoss player has only made 2 Immortals, so he'll be able to micro them heavily within the warp prism if he wants to. These charge lots will do significant damage to Scarlet Zerg units as she does not have any upgrades at the moment. She's about to have +1 though. Continuing to warp in is our Protoss player. More of these charge lots which will do severe damage, and keep in mind Scarlett has to be careful with corrosive bile because it does friendly fire. Our Protoss opponent's thinking about pushing forward. Scarlett's pumping Roachling and trying to hit her injects. Evo chamber going down for Scarlett. Our Protoss player is pressuring forward here. He can just continue to warp in. And he's thinking about going in, but he's not quite sure. Scarlett has a lot of roaches, and he decides to go in. Oddly placed force field going down. Charge lots kind of being funneled in by this Evo chamber. Beautiful SimCity by Scarlett. More roaches coming forth. More warp-ins for our Protoss player, though. Scarlett needs to be careful not to overextend. She's doing a very good job continuing to macro, though. Our Protoss player pushing forward, doing a little bit of focus fire on that hatchery, which does get transfused. Scarlett still pumping more roaches and queens, which is phenomenal because she'll need to kill this warp prism. More force fields going down for our Protoss opponent, but Scarlett just has so much stuff. She's been macroing excellently the entire time. She was able to reach a critical mass of roaches and hold off this push. Now, our Protoss player does not have gases in his natural, so I would not be surprised to see him leave. The warp prism dies in the Protoss GG, so great hold by Scarlett. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to my channel. It's free. You'll be notified when new videos come out.